Hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout New Vegas walkthrough on Very Hard with hardcore mode enabled. Before you go through this door, I'm going to activate the quest that we're going to do and equip the varmint rifle. Make sure you have your Pip-Boy light turned off and sneak mode enabled. Okay, now we're going to be doing some more James Bond things coming up right here. 3 stealth kills right here. So make sure you're in sneak mode as you're walking through all this, but quickly walk across the hall, get right here, aim at the corner right there, and just take the shot. Just let him walk into your crosshairs. It's much easier to get the stealth kill like that. So once you've killed him, be sure to loot his body, and you're going to want to move over to this dark corner right here and push up against the wall and aim right about where I am. I mean, a little bit higher, actually. I get kind of lucky and barely hit him in the chin. But this guy's going to be coming around. He's kind of patrolling, and we're hidden right now, so just let him walk into your crosshairs. Again, I barely get him. Shoot him in that neck brace thing, actually. So I'm hidden right now when I'm looting this guy's body, but something goes weirdly wrong. But I decided to take the take because there's usually a guy right behind that water fountain, and he wasn't there, so I was kind of freaking out a little bit, but I remained hidden. So I peek back out here, and I see him walking across, and I almost took this VATS thing, but then I remembered that the door to that room was shut, and so he stood still, and so I took this stealth shot. Once you kill him, that's all the 3 guys on this floor. So make sure you stay in stealth mode. There's still 3 guys upstairs. But loot his body, and then you can reload if you haven't already once you get down here. And I put my weapon away and turn my stealth boy light on so you can see what I'm doing. But you want to go to this last room on your left. It's going to be locked, so you'll get some XP for unlocking it. And basically, we're going to be getting all the drugs in this hotel. So there's some Psycho and Med-X on the floor. I don't pick up the Switchblade. That's what that is right there. But there's also some Psycho. And always open up the desks. They usually have bottle caps and cigarettes in them. And get in the suitcase. Make sure you pick up the 2 jet. That's always in there. And sometimes there's some other stuff. But make sure you pick up the 2 jets. And next we're going to be moving into this room on our right in front of the fire hydrant and picking up this ransom note. I don't read it, but it's for your benefit if you want to get more of the backstory behind what happened here and why all these people are actually here. So now this guy comes downstairs to investigate, and he sees me, so I decide to pick out my 357, which is always a 3-shot kill. So I get in with the 95% on the head, and I just take my 3 shots. The 357 is helping us so much, so much. It's very important that you have it, and it's just turned out to be a really big help with that 3-shot kill. So after you kill him, be sure to loot his dead body, and then we're going to be going upstairs and clearing out the other 2 guys. And when you're walking through these rooms, make sure you always search the desks. They usually have bottle caps and cigarettes in them, like I already said. And be sure that you're always reloading your 357 after every kill. Even though it's a 3-shot kill and you got 2 kills per magazine, so to say, it's still important that you reload it. So before I go upstairs here, I'm going to equip my varmint rifle. And you should do the same, because when you walk up here, be very cautious. But there's usually a guy sitting in the chair right there, and you might be able to get a sneak critical on him, but he wasn't there for me. So what happens here is that the guy's actually below me, and I guess he's just patrolling the area, and he sees his dead bodies, the dead bodies of his friends. So I decide to get a little sloppy here, but it's all good because we're still hidden. I whip out 357. I try to get a sneak critical here. That's why I took just 1 shot, but it turns out that he already knew I was there. So I get into that 95% range and finish him off. Get lucky here and get a critical strike. Then you always want to loot as you go for this part. because of what's upstairs here, and this parts can be a little tricky. But still remain in sneak mode. Our last guy, if you followed my guide up to here, our last guy is the escaped convict leader of the second floor. So he's going to be tough to kill, so put on your armor-piercing rounds that we bought in Goodsprings. And I kind of fuck up here. What you want to do is shoot his body, get that sneak critical, but I tried to get a headshot, and it woke him up. So if I would have just taken the shot when he was asleep, I guarantee he would be dead because of the armor-piercing rounds. And this guy's armor is a pain in the ass. But it's a kind of an ugly fight here, but nevertheless, we get the job done. I pull out my 357, and I'm trying to run away and gain some action points so I can go into VATS here. I managed to get one shot on his head right here, and he starts giving me the beat down with the tire iron. I'm trying to use this column right there to juke him around while I regenerate my action points. But right here, 89%, and we miss. Can you believe it? God damn. I was pissed. But we finished him off here with a critical strike to his torso. But when you're looting this guy, his name's the Escaped Convict. He's the only one. Be sure to get the Warren key he has on his body. And this Warren key is going to unlock the gun cabinet in this room. And I see that there's nothing in that desk. So this is where the gun cabinet is. We got the key because it's a very hard lock. But there's usually one of two special weapons in here. The Caravan shotgun or the Cowboy repeater. On this take, I got the Caravan shotgun. This is actually the first take I've gotten it, so we'll see how that is. The other one's the Cowboy repeater, which uses 357 ammo, and it's more like the varmint rifle. So I'm just finishing up looting here, going and getting all my vending machines, but you want to go back into this room and jump over the hole in the ground and get over to this medicine or first aid kit. That's what they're called. Yep. And take everything out of it, and there's an armor case. Usually has some good stuff, but I decided not to pick that up. So the next thing that we're going to do is head outside after I think I take some, no I don't. I thought I was going to take some Nuka-Cola out, but before you go outside, you want to repair everything. And at this part in the walkthrough, I am close enough to the challenge for Fix It Yourself. And I get the Fix It Yourself challenge, so that also helps my level. And we will be leveling up at the end of this video, and I'll show you where to distribute your skill points. So repair everything so your guy doesn't get over encumbered. But when you walk outside, you don't have to be in sneak mode, but you want to have your varmint rifle out. And there's going to be one enemy that spawns on this half of the building. He's either going to spawn at the top of the roller coaster chain lift, and that's where he spawned for me. And if that's where he spawns for you, he's not going to be a problem. Otherwise, he's going to be right here to your left, and he's going to be running up these tracks when he sees you. But like I said, he didn't spawn there for me. He's actually on top of the hill right there. When I look up, that's where he's at. So put your weapon away, and we're not going to mess with the guys on the other side. I mean, there's nothing over there, and it's just a waste of ammo and a waste of health. Too big of a risk as well. So right here, we're just basically going to follow the roller coaster tracks. And we're following this so we can get some psycho, more drugs, and we actually get some alcohol as well, but we're going to sell that. We're not going to drink it. And we also get a camera, which is sort of a rare weapon in New Vegas, or not weapon, rare miscellaneous item. So it's actually quite valuable, so I decided to pick it up. I decided to do that because I have plenty of room since we looted off everything in Goodsprings before this and repaired everything. So just keep following where I'm going. You don't want to fall too far, so you'll see me kind of walk off the edge here and go behind the railroad tracks. And it's all right here. The drugs, the vodka, the cigarettes, and the binoculars. Actually, it's the binoculars, not the camera. I don't know why I said camera. But what you want to do is go in right here to the back into the hotel. And it's at this point in the video when I realized I forgot to pick lock a door upstairs, and you're gonna want to do that because it gives you XP. And so we're gonna talk to Deputy Beagle first, so I don't have to worry about following his ass out of the casino and across the street to the Vicky and Vance casino. So we're gonna untie him here. So make sure you don't want to do the speech challenge and tell him to help us out because we've already cleared out everything and we don't want him running upstairs and basically doing nothing. And then he'll run outside and he'll try and kill everything and he usually dies. But once you set him free, he'll go over to the Vicky and Vance's casino and we're going to repair the elevator. It just gives you a shortcut upstairs. I didn't use this in the walkthrough because it kind of puts you out in the middle of the fight. And I thought the stealth way would be a lot easier. But this is the door right here, and that's where we came through over on the left for location purposes. Once you pick lock the door, there's going to be a doctor's bag right there and a first aid box. There's nothing in the other first aid kit box or whatever. So head back downstairs, and we are done with the Bison Hotel, if you can believe it or not. But yes, we are done. This place is actually really fun. It's kind of frustrating at times, but it's good little section of the game. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is heading over to the Vicky and Vance's casino to talk to Deputy Beagle. And like I said, we're going to be finishing the quest, My Kind of Town. And I finish it a very special way. I mean, I do not go over and recruit the NCR officers. Instead, we're going to get a lot of XP really fast. So this is probably the easiest way to complete My Kind of Town. I know it's probably not the way that most of you adventurous types would want to complete it, but you're going to get a ton of XP and you're going to get up to level 5, which is what we want. So I'm kind of looking for Deputy Beagle here, and it turns out he's right to my left. But talk to him. And make sure you get your main quest map marker added by using the dialogue options. And then what you want to do is talk to him about the new sheriff in town. And once you talk to him right there, there's a robot in the Vicky and Vance's casino named Prim Slim. Since we have a science of 30, if you've been following this guide, we do have it at 30. And you'll be succeeding this speech challenge and getting the 430 XP for completing the quest, My Kind of Town. So that's really easy, and here we're going to level up. What you want to do is do what I do. I put 2 points into guns and 3 into lockpick, level that off at 30. I make my sneak, I think we make it 30. Yeah, we level it off at 30, and then dump the rest into medicine. Or actually, I split it up, so we're 3 points away from 35 and 3 points away from 27. So make it look like that, and I'll see you guys next vid. Thanks for watching.